Um, I wanted to switch it up. So I've been watching the new season of, well, the old season of Halo, and it reminded me of this game. So I was like, damn, I don't know, I just got the itch for it. I'm sorry it ain't the Battlefield or whatever you've been looking for and stuff, but I do also play other games. I like other games, and I remember I had this for Xbox. Um, the story of this reminded me of Halo because it was just so much drama but well, not so much drama, but like it's
Welcome to Alliance Military Database.
Just here's the story.
Classified information requested.
Okay.
Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
I'm gonna go as far as my body let me, because I'm kind of cold as fuck. So I'm gonna go as, of course,
please log in to access your profile.
Access our profile.
Profile reconstruction complete. Identification confirmed.
I think veteran. Squad and auto level up. Squad and player. Level scale in the class is 160. 130 range. Alright, let's go to club. Classic mode, the original 1 to 60 level range will be used instead of the 1 to 30 level range. Okay. Look at the subtitles on. Squad AIs. Oh, how to say that. Okay, so we're gonna get into the story. So I don't know, it just reminded me of Halo. I've been watching, like I said, like I'm saying, I've been watching Halo, so.
Well, what about Shepard? Earthborn, but no record of his family.
Doesn't have one. He was raised on the streets, learned to look out for himself.
He saw his whole unit die on a cruise. He could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remaining of an ancient spare-facing civilization that followed serious uncertainty. And plus, they got a fucking killer-ass soundtrack.
Arcturus Prime relays in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot, acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Board is green. Approach run has begun.
thrusters? Check. Navigation? Check. Internal emissions sync engaged? All systems online. Drift? Just under 1,500K.
1,500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Alright, so I can choose whether, right down here at the bottom, I can choose to be like an asshole, whatever. But what I say confines the story, and everything I say and everything I do and missions that I pick will alternate the ending, if that makes any sense. Well, think of the multiverse, but what I do in this game it's a different ending all the time, basically. Alright, that's the official story, but only believe it's the official story. So, I'm gonna have to be a hard ass.
That's enough. You're soldiers. Act like it.
Sorry, Commander.
That's right, bitch.
Joker, status report.
My dick in the
Just
ball.
cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy.
I'm gonna pour me a drink.
I want mission reports relayed back to
I ain't
Alliance.
gonna lie, I was drinking one beer.
Aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
Yeah, bitch. This is where I'd be a little, leeway.
Great. You pissed the captain off, and now I'm going to pay for it.
Don't blame me. The captain's always in a bad mood.
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
Alright, so here, press the. So I'm gonna go to my codex. Basically, think of some dumb shit. Here goes the personal history of everything, right? I was born. This is my character. This is my character's profile. You were born on Earth. You never knew your parents as a child in the streets. You learned to live by the wits and guts, surviving in hidden underbelly of the megatropolis of humanity's homeworld. Eager to find a better life, you joined the Alliance. Basically, I was a street dude, joined the military. When you came of age, you volunteered for an expedition to Akuz, a lush world on the outskirts of an Alliance space that had suddenly dropped out of contact. Arriving on the surface, your patrol found the settlement intact. No survivors. Basically, everybody on my team died. At nightfall, the Thresh Maw struck At nightfall, the Thresher Maws struck. Mindless abomination of teeth and tentacles that rose up from beneath the earth. Constant gunfire couldn't drown out the shriek of your fellow soldier as they were dragged down to the gruesome death. 50 Marines died on Akuz. You were the only one to make it back to the landing zone alive. A moment on the planet Cormorants and on the planet commemorates the massacre, a grim reminder of the price humanity has to pay as they spread through the stars. So, basically, this is my personal history. My character's history is that he was on the streets, tired of going in and out of jail, or whatever the case may be. I don't really, I think I'll find out more later down the line. I can't remember right now, but a street dude that turned into the military. He wanted more in life. Worked his way up to a high rank, in the biggest city in space. And his first is it his first platoon? I guess it is his first platoon, second platoon. I'm not really sure. Alright, eager to find a better life, you join the Alliance. I guess they like gave arriving on a patrol settlement. I guess like he just started out as a commander. Or within whatever the time frame is. His whole team of 50 people got wiped out. So he joined the Alliance, and the Alliance is called Humanity and the Systems Alliance. The Alliance is a government and military humanity beyond Sol. I forgot what Sol was, but let me read that one. In 2069, Armstrong Outpost I'm sorry, my creativity is in the way. Shackleton Crater becomes the first human settlement on Luna. Okay. It is formally founded on July 24th, the 100th anniversary of the first lunar landing. I'm guessing the moon? Okay. So, in 2103, in the year 2103, Laulicili and Eos Cosma becomes the first human settlement on Mars. Okay, so we went out to space. Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk got us out to space, and we started making colonies. So here it is. So Laulicili and Eos Cosmos became the first human settlement on Mars. Elephant and Ashton Energy Corporation demonstrated helium-3 fuel extracted from the atmosphere of Saturn. I'm guessing they found some resources that basically like jumped us up in the evolution of technology. Construction of Garrison Station Zero Jump begins beyond orbit of Pluto. Pluto, if I'm not mistaken, is the last fucking planet that's cold as shit. Prospects discover the Proetherium ruins at. Okay, so there's a ruin on Mars that they found, and wow, it took them that long to find that shit out. And Mars is like the closest fucking thing in the world. We've been there so many times. But let's keep going. Prospects discover the Promethean ruins at Pomona Planum on Mars. Okay. Translation of Promethean data leads to human, the Charon mass relay systems alliance founded to cooperate, exploration, and colonize the extrasolar worlds. I'm not reading all this shit. A ship is at an exposed community. Their alliance began to shut in Argus Station. Alright, so what I'm reading is that they basically like made stations or whatever, right? Roughly 30% of the children born in Severian. After Emma's exposure from the Carrion Growth System, Alliance began settling on the Earth. The first exocolony world planet, the Matter. Alright, Commander Shepard. Oh, okay. So I was born in 2154. So the Alliance was around before I was born. System Alliance occupies complaints headquarters. Some children of Singapore inhabited minor technically. Alright, so I'm guessing the children of Singapore. So 2152, roughly 30% of the children born in Singapore after element zero exposure suffer a courageous growth. System Alliance begins settlement of Earth first extrasolar colony world planet. Alright, and then they broke out. That don't make any sense. Some children of Singapore. Oh, okay. system lines completed portions of a station as a head. So then they made a headquarters somewhere. Some children in Singapore, because roughly 30% of the children in Singapore have that element 0 exposure. Okay. Some children in Singapore are having minor telekinesis abilities. So I'm guessing when they went there, 30% of them were like, okay, you know, I got superpowers, bitch. I think I'm Superman, whatever. Taurians encounter humans, explorers, first contact war, occupation and liberation of the human colonies of Sayx, or whatever the fuck that is. So I'm guessing we met Spock and we wasn't trying to go down like a bitch. Humans learn potentially of biotics. An international effort to track element 0 exposures beginning roughly 10% of exposure children show some levels of biotic abilities. Okay. System Alliance inform humans establish MCs on the Citadel. System. Okay. Bartarian slave attacks the Alliance colonies at Mador. Skyline Blitz, pirates and slavery attack. Okay. Dasher Mauls devoured the Alliance colony of Akuz. In retaliation for the Skyline Blitz, an Alliance fleet wipes out an army of slavers on the moon of Torfan. Alright, so the current date right now is 2183, which is not too far in the relation of the... Okay, so everything basically here is connected, okay? Alright, let me... Okay. I'm not worried about that right now. So, journal. Speak to the captain. That's where I gotta go. Speak to the captain. Let me just save it. So everything's basically, if people know Halo, they would know that shit is like, oh, I ain't mean to try to bring out my gun, bruh. Put that shit back, bitch.
Huddle up.
Oh, okay.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
I know, but I'm not trying to bring out my fucking gun. How do I put this shit back up? There's a glitch in the system. Okay, that's how I hit a motherfucker, but...
On me. Form up.
No, oh, wrong gun. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, okay. This game is really crazy. Alright.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
I'm on my way to give him a status update right now.
Hold on, guys.
With all due respect, sir, maybe he'll finally tell you what we're really doing out here.
I gotta go check my food real quick. Give me a few minutes. Alright. Well, like my rice is done, so I'm gonna fall back from that. Pork loin is done. Simmering the meat. I think I'm gonna make me some more Kool-Aid and stuff. Okay, so let's get back to the game. You know, it goes out to all the Star Trek and Star Wars lovers out there. Sometimes you just like a good story. Alright, so where we at? Firstly, due to respect, you might finally tell you what we're really doing here.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Neither am I. What do you know?
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, sir. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board. Especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
Nihilus is no ordinary Turian.
You've got that right, Commander. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Okay, so he thinks it...
It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
You watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool, even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're always getting dropped into impossible situations, forced to survive unbeatable odds, just like you on Akuz.
50 Marines died there, Jenkins.
Sorry, Commander. I didn't mean to offend you. I respect what you did there. We all do.
Let's not dwell on the past, Commander. Was there something else you needed?
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council race.
Hey, Commander. You're always getting dropped into impossible situations, forced to survive unbeatable odds, just like you on Akuz.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Do your job, follow my orders, and there won't be any problems.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on Akuz. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
This mission isn't about personal glory, Corporal. We have a job to do. Don't do anything stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not gonna screw this up.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
As for Nihilus...
I hope we get a chance to see him in action. I heard Nihilus took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I hope we get a chance to see him in action. I heard Nihilus took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Okay, so we got more in the Codex. Citadel.
Spectres are agents from the Office of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance, and answer only to the Citadel Council. They are elite military operatives, granted the authority to deal with threats to peace and stability in whatever way they deem necessary. They operate independently or in groups of 2 or 3. Some are empathetic peacekeepers, resolving disputes through diplomacy. Others are cold-blooded assassins, ruthlessly dispatching problem individuals. All get the job done one way or another, often operating outside the bounds of galactic law. The Spectres were founded after the Salarians joined the Council. For many years they operated in secrecy as backroom problem solvers. Only after the Krogan rebellions did their activities become publicized. Assignment of a Spectre is less contentious than a military deployment, but makes it clear that the Council is concerned about a situation. Humanity's first contact with an alien race occurred in 2157. At that time, the Alliance allowed survey fleets to activate any dormant mass relays discovered, a practice considered dangerous and irresponsible by Council-aligned races. When a Turian patrol discovered a human fleet attempting to activate a relay, they attacked. One human vessel survived, retreating to the colony of Shanxi. The Turians followed, quickly defeating the local forces. Shanxi was occupied, the first and to date only human world to be conquered by an alien species. The Turians believed the handful of ships they defeated represented the bulk of human defenses, so they were unprepared when the Second Fleet, under Admiral Castany Drescher, launched a strong counter-offensive, evicting them from Shanxi. The Turians mobilized for full-scale war, drawing the attention of the rest of the galaxy. The Council quickly intervened, forcing a truce. Fortunately for humanity, the First Contact War was ended with a diplomatic solution.
Unfortunately, that means
The
that
Systems
we were going to get
Alliance is
wiped
an
out.
independent supranational government representing the interests of humanity as a whole. The Alliance is responsible for the governance and defense of all extrasolar colonies and stations. The Alliance grew out of the various national space programs as a matter of practicality. Sol's planets had been explored and exploited through piecemeal national efforts. The expense of colonizing entire new solar systems could not be met by any one country. With humans knowing that alien contact was inevitable, there was enough political will to jointly fund an international effort. Still, the Alliance was often disregarded by those on Earth until the First Contact War. While the national governments dithered and bickered over who should lead the effort to liberate Shanxi, the Alliance fleet struck decisively. Post-war public approval gave the Alliance the credibility to establish its own parliament and become the galactic face of humanity.
Long story short, the Alliance basically is the government, and they try to make sure that shit don't get out of hand. That's what it sounds like to me. But they're not all that bad, so they try to like diplomat everything into a point, I guess, where not everybody's all fucked up. Sounds like to me that they're trying to just make sure that people are, how do you say, united, but they're not human. It's hot. Alright. Let's go back. Humanity Alliance.
Humanity's first contact with an alien race occurred in 2150.
So
the
was that
Systems
Sol?
Alliance is an Humanity's first contact with an
Okay. Fuck. Let me see these options, cause okay.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I've never been there.
But you know of it. It's become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the Commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I already figured that out.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
What's the payload, Captain?
A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Okay.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
What? How?
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization...
What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden...
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down! casualties! I repeat, heavy casualties! We can't get evac! They came out of nowhere! We need...
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker. Fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
The fuck is that?
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
I don't like putting my life in the hands of a Turian, sir.
Nihilus is on our side. He wants you in the Spectres, and he wants that beacon.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
We are approaching drop point 2.
Ship perimeter secure.
50,000 years ago, the Protheans were the only spacefaring species in the galaxy. They vanished in a swift galactic extinction. Only the legacy of their empire remains. They are believed to have built the mass relays and the Citadel, which have allowed numerous species to explore and expand throughout the galaxy. Prothean ruins are found on worlds across the galaxy. While surprisingly intact for their age, functioning examples of Prothean paleotechnology are rare. Time and generations of looters have picked their dead cities and derelict stations clean. Some believe the Protheans meddled in the evolution of younger races. The Hanar homeworld of Kadje, for example, shows clear evidence of former Prothean occupation. The presence of a former Prothean observation post on Mars has caused a rebirth of interventionary evolutionists among humans. These individuals believe the god myths of ancient civilizations are misremembered encounters with aliens.
Okay, so now we're going into some crazy shit.
The Terminus systems are located on the far side of the Attican Traverse, beyond the space administered by the Citadel Council or claimed by the Human Systems Alliance. It is populated by a loose affiliation of minor species, united only in their refusal to acknowledge the political authority of the Council or adhere to the Citadel conventions. Their independence comes at a price. The Terminus is fraught with conflict. War among the various species is common, as governments and dictators constantly rise and fall.
Of course.
The region is a haven for illegal activities, particularly piracy and the slave trade. At least once a year, a fleet from the Terminus invades the nearby Attican Traverse. These attacks are typically small raids against poorly defended colonies. The Council rarely retaliates, as sending patrols into the Terminus systems could unify the disparate species against their common foe, triggering a long and costly war.
Okay. I'm basically, well, we don't want to deal with that bullshit. We want to turn the other way, but You cross the board, we gonna fuck you up. Got you. Loud burst rifle up. All right. So let's go.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere.
That's a sniper. Why the fuck do I have a sniper? I don't want a sniper.
Oh God, what happened here?
Pistol. Okay, so that's how we switch guns. Hey. All right. I want to equip my Lancer. Got you. After the codex is gonna tell me something. All right. So the militaries. Okay. Oh, where, bitch? How the fuck do I run? Where's he spotted, bitch? Okay, we came through here, right? Okay, that's how we heal. Those are grenades.
Securing point.
Go. Okay. Do we go this way? Now that we go this way, we're going that way. Come on, fellow pendejos. It's been years since I played this game. Who gives a fuck? Hold L1 to switch weapons for your squad. Okay. Okay, got you. That nigga did.
All targets down.
Door?
Ripped right through his shields. Never had a chance.
Sometimes Marines die. The rest of us just have to carry on. We still have to find that beacon.
Aye, aye, sir.
Buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out.
Okay.
I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Kinetic barriers, more commonly called shields, provide protection against most mass accelerator weapons. Whether on a starship or a soldier's suit of armor, the basic principle remains the same. Kinetic barriers are repulsive mass effect fields, projected from tiny emitters. These shields safely deflect small objects traveling at rapid velocities. This affords protection from bullets and other dangerous projectiles, but still allows the user to sit down without knocking away their chair. The shielding afforded by kinetic barriers does not protect against extremes of temperature, toxins, or radiation.
Good to know, whatever the fuck that means. That's a good way to die.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
Any idea what kind of enemy we're facing?
I think they're Geth.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
You're coming with us, Williams. We need that beacon.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime, none that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out all.
Where my man gun though?
Luckily,
my man over here holding a dildo.
Sorry, like I said, no Turians.
Like my man holding nothing. Like he just holding a fucking invisible dildo. Like okay, press on access to.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
Change the team and equipment. If you have overkill, see what she look like. She alright.
The Geth are a humanoid race of networked AIs. They were created by the Quarians 300 years ago as tools of labor and war. When the Geth showed signs of self-evolution, the Quarians attempted to exterminate them. The Geth won the resulting war. This example has led to legal, systematic repression of artificial intelligences in galactic society. The Geth possess a unique distributed intelligence. An individual has rudimentary animal instincts, but as their numbers and proximity increase, the apparent intelligence of each individual improves. In groups, they can reason, analyze situations, and use tactics, as well as any organic race. Geth space is located at the trailing end of the Perseus Arm, beyond the lawless Terminus systems. The Perseus Veil, an obscuring dark nebula of opaque gas and dust, lies between their space and the Terminus systems.
Okay, so basically they were slaves that did some fucking Terminator shit and went against their own humans. How the fuck do I run faster, bro? Where are we going? Hopefully I'm going the right way. Oh, I gotta hold X. Got you. Oh. Not there. Alright, so I gotta hold X to run quicker. Alright, I was about to say, because doing this shit the whole fucking game is gonna be a bit. I knew I could run faster. I was just trying to figure it out. But fatigue was never there before. If I'm not mistaken.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up. Oh God, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Any zombies? Overheated this shit.
That door, it's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Fumes. Thank the Maker. Hurry, close the door before they come back.
How did you end up in this shed?
We hid here during the attack. They must have come here for the beacon. Luckily, it wasn't here. It was moved to the spaceport earlier this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Alright,
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the Destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil. Awakened the beast.
Shoot this motherfucker already, goddamn.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
He's a crazy
Is
bitch.
it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Goddamn motherfucker.
Say goodnight, Manuel.
You cannot silence the truth. My voice must be heard.
Oh my God! What did you do?
That might have been a little extreme, Commander.
I don't
You can't just go around whacking people in the head.
It was only a matter of time until he did something crazy and dangerous.
I suppose you're right. By the time he wakes up, the meds will have kicked in.
Alright, we gotta go.
Take us to the spaceport.
Good luck, Commander.
Thank you, Ho.
Yes? Is there something you need?
We better get moving.
Good luck, Commander.
Alright, I'm gonna save it here. And I'm gonna do this fight against my sleep because I'm fucking done. But goddamn, okay. Well, I'm gonna continue this shit tomorrow when I get up. I like this game. This shit's already interesting.